Zel Boy Army, what is going on? It's your boy Zelonius and my spicy, beautiful friend back here, Mr. Ainsley Harriott. How you doing today, Ainsley? Yep, no answer as usual. At least he's smiling. We're here with another video with clips from the Club World Cup. Yesterday's was how to attack like a pro, so naturally we're moving to how to defend like a pro. This FIFA is quite a defensive FIFA, especially with the current meta using the overload ball side, and attacking can be quite hard on the game, and I'm going to show you how pros defend on the game using various clips, explain their thought process, what they're doing exactly that might separate them from the average player. Because when I stream, if you don't know my stream by the way, check out the link in the description below. One of the questions people ask me a lot of times, how do I defend Zel? I don't really know how to defend on this game. Whereas at the highest level, it's the biggest complaint pro players have, that defending is too easy. By the way, if you've not seen it already, please check out the Patreon that me, Jambu and the FIFA analyst run together. We're already over 20 patrons. We've got an exclusive Discord, putting posts every single day, specialised videos. There's lots of different stuff you can see in the different tiers that might suit you, lots of packages. So please check it out, there's a link in the description below. Boys, I appreciate the support of the channel recently. If you're enjoying this type of content, please let me know in the comments. If you want more of this type of video, please let me know. If you like the video, please literally like it. Lets me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I really appreciate the support. Without further ado, let's see how pro players defend on FIFA 20. The winners of the Club World Cup were Team Complexity. They actually knocked my boys Roma out in the semi-finals. Maxi VIP in this tournament was absolutely insane defensively. He had 7 clean sheets in 9 1v1 matches, which is just absolutely ludicrous at a pro level. So we're going to use quite a few clips from Maxi to see how he was defending, how he was keeping top pros away from his goal. This was actually the 3rd match, for some context this is, the 3rd match of the final. Whoever won this game won the whole tournament. So there's a lot of pressure on the line, so you can really see with full focus how a pro player defends. So, first thing to know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every man is in his own half. That alone is a good start. Most pros are going to use the overload ball side. You can see Max's furthest player from the ball is this guy up here. This means that he's using the overload ball side. On this game, it's very hard to cross and use width effectively. Cutbacks are great, but with the overload ball side, the cutback's still going to literally cut out by all the men in the middle. So the overload ball side right now is really effective. But let's watch how Max switches, how he defends. You can see here, this man here, he's marking both options here. He's doing what he can to not give anything dangerous for Resende. You can see there, he used R9 to cover there. This man here can cover here, can cover here. Max is just doing a really good job of keeping shape. He's not giving his opponent really any ground to make a chance. And this, if you can effectively use this, if you're a gold 1 player, gold 2, if you can use this in champs, if you can do this type of thing, it will frustrate your opponent. Literally just not making mistakes, keeping your shape, keeping calm. This will be really hard to break down and will give you a lot of wins just because your opponents will start to get frustrated. See, Max starts to try to go through the middle. He uses De Bruyne, cover there, cover there. All his men cover it. Resende's got frustrated, tried to go through the middle where Max has got a lot of men. There you go, recycles possession. Easy dub for Max. Okay, this clip here, I want to show you not just how you defend around your box, but how pros like to defend higher up the pitch, apply pressure when possible. On FIFA 20, it is not that easy to press high up the pitch. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that you can play some Gegen press style like Liverpool do. Okay, if you put team press on and the constant pressure, yes, you will be able to do that, but you can't effectively do that for the whole game. I've got some tactics videos out that show you how to press in a crazy manner. But this is more just pressing by quick switching and cutting off passing lanes. So again, it's a clip from Max. We're going to show you here what he does. So you can see here, these men are all behind the ball, but he's got these guys surrounding him. See what Max does here. He instantly moves him down there. He's got him. He's got all of these guys here covering the pitch to try send Max into a bad position. No, send Max, Resende. Max here is covering the ground. Resende's got nothing to do and he keeps sending Resende backwards. There's not a lot that... Okay, there. You've seen the clip. There's not a lot there that Resende can do to stop that. Max uses his pressure, pushes the Resende's players away from goal, and it protects his goal. A lot of people, when they get forced backwards, will try force it forward and make a mistake. What Max did here was a really good job of protecting his midfield, protecting his defence, and forcing Resende back. If you could do this in a game of champs, a lot of the time your opponent will keep going forward and they'll just give you the ball back. Okay, in this clip here, it's an example from my teammate, Roma Dami. Dami is quite different in how he defends to a lot of pros, and he doesn't use the overload ball side. It's quite interesting, so I wanted to use some clips of Dami to show you how he defends. So he's here playing against FaZe Tas. I think Tas is a 3-time Worlds finalist, was a Worlds last year. So a very tough matchup. You can see here, Dami manually is grabbing his fullback. Mark's there, he's marked there, he's covered a lot of ground, so it's going to make it a lot harder for Tas to be able to get anywhere. Dami makes a mistake there, but gets his men back into position. You can see what a lot of pros do. They grab a man and they just cover the ground. Quick switching is one of the big things that pros use to defend. They jockey as well when they get near the player because it makes it a lot harder to dribble. Let's just watch this clip and then we'll look it back at it. You see here, as soon as there's any danger, Messi in the box there, you do not want to give Messi that space. Dami has switched to Hullet, Rude Boy, covered the ground, and Rude Hullet in this position, he's just always going to win the ball back. Tas this game didn't make too many chances, and once the ball gets there, he's always going to try to play it to one of these two. The more dangerous player is Messi because he's central of the box. Dami quickly switches, covers the ground, and as we said, we'll watch it again. No danger. When you're playing champs, rivals, whatever it is, so many times people force the ball into the same positions. This even happens a lot pro play. Pro players are good at mixing it up and being a bit more creative and a bit less predictable. But if you're a Gold 1 player, let's say, if you can force your opponent into playing predictable passes, and you can get better at switching, so like Dami there switched the Hullet and covered the ground, you will win the ball back so often. Pro players, very good at switching, good at quick decision making, and cutting out the passing lines. Okay, boys, I'm not going to make this like a 30-minute video like yesterday's one because I don't think it's going to be that exciting to sit and watch hours and hours of pros defending, but I wanted to make an end to the video where I break down some of the key points we've learned from this video that moving forward you guys can take. Overload ball side is very effective and used by most pro players. Overload ball side, you press down on the arrow and then right. Basically what that does is it makes your width of your defence really low and it makes your defence very compact. A counter to it is to use width like 4-4-2, a formation like that, and play it down the wings and switch it quickly. But even then it's still pretty hard to break it down. What pros use it for is they just get so many men covering certain positions that they overnumber their opponents. It becomes incredibly hard for the attacker to do anything. Quick switching. You saw there from the clips from Max and Dami that it was very hard for anyone to break them down because they quickly switch and cut the passing lanes. You don't need to be going for the ball or going for crazy slides all the time. What most pros will do is they'll play consistent, they're playing reliable. The quick switching and covering the passing lanes makes it very hard for them to be broken down. My philosophy on defending is if my opponent's going to score past me, they have to do something special. They're not going to get a goal against me just because I do something stupid or a silly mistake. If they're going to get a goal, rip it into the back of my net, it's going to have to be something special. When you're defending, I see so many people, they make silly mistakes, they dive in, they don't switch quick enough. Practice your switching, because switching is one of the biggest skill gaps at a pro level. Don't dive in. And like I said, Max was happy in what that clip against Rosende, not to necessarily win the ball back, but force his opponent backwards. Because when you play against people online, so many people get frustrated when you're forcing them backwards that they just force it forward and give you the ball back. Patience, quick switching, using the right tactics, cutting passing lanes, not making a silly mistake. These are 5 hallmarks of how pros defend on FIFA 20. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for the support and watching. Keep it spicy. I'll see you tomorrow.